Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sun Solo Run with your friend Rowlet and Navi. Last episode we had to cut it short because I was worried about the poor little pigeon outside my window. Turns out baby girl got lost at night and came to sleep. She stayed all night on my window. I gave her lots of scratches and pets, and then in the morning she went away. She came back when mom fed the other pigeons. Like, I think I told you guys that my mom feeds the birds, sparrows, pigeons, whatever comes around. Like, yeah, baby girl was back to eat. She hasn't been back after that. Like, she hasn't been back to my window. But she's good, she's healthy, she was not injured, she was not sick, which was a relief because it was not exactly a cold night, but the wind was kinda cold. So I was a little worried that she might be a bit under the weather or she might get sick because of the winds. She did not. So I am quite happy with that. I think my mom saw her again a few times after that. I did not upload yesterday because I slept weird and my neck just hurt to move. So I think my mom saw her today morning as well when she fed the pigeons. She's doing good, so yeah, no need to worry about her. And with her sorted out, let us get back to what we were out to do, and that is conquer Alola with just our friend Niku the Rowlet. Should I get the berries? I think I should get the berries. There's a Fetcher berry, a cherry berry, another cherry berry. Okay. Are there any TMs? There's a TM here, but I'm not sure if Rowlet can learn the TM. I'll just go and check. Oh, and my birds say hi. I don't know what, I think two of them are arguing right now. The little parakeets, little budgies, the brothers always fighting. I have 7 buddies in total. Of them, 4 are siblings, and the other 3 we got them from a pet store. They were not adopted because we don't really have adopted places here, adoption agencies or whatever, like in the US or outside in the UK. I guess there are places you can adopt animals, birds and other animals. We don't have those here. We have pet stores, so yeah, like what can I say, the mom of the siblings I bought from a pet store, while the dad and another I bought with the dad for a pair, but not me, my sister bought them. My sister bought them because she wanted pet birds. Well, technically she wanted a pet cat. Dad said no, so she went for pet bird, and dad was like, okay, but not too big since we can't house a big bird. Cockatiels came a lot later. Budgies were the first. We have 7 now, sadly. A few of them died. 3 of them died. Like, I'll tell you the story. Like, at first we had 2. We named them Tuna and Mayo. And then we got Wasabi and Tofu. We thought Tofu was a girl. Turns out Tofu was a baby when we got him. And and we still thought he was a she until he began to hump my mom's hand. Yeah, that was a jarring revelation for us all. And he also tried to mate with Wasabi, and Wasabi was like, no, I'm your elder, behave. And then Mayo became the only girl, and while Wasabi did not mind, he was quite content with just playing with us, playing with the other birds. Tuna kinda looked lonely, and while we did get Tuna and Mayo together, they were friendly, on friendly terms. They did not fight or anything like that. Mayo was not domineering on him either, but at the same time, the problem was they were not as like a pair, not intimate, like they weren't mating basically. And so we got 2 more birds. because we thought, okay, Tofu likes humping a lot, so we'll get him one too. We got 2 birds. One of them was Cookie, and then another was Lemon. Now the problem with Lemon was that Lemon was young when we got her, and when we got her, I think like the pet store we bought her from, they got her from some breeder, and she had a lot of breathing problems. She had a cold. She never recovered from it. Sad little girl. We kept her for a while. We tried medicine. We tried everything. We just couldn't save her. Poor thing couldn't even be with the other budgies in the bigger cage. And well, quite nearing the end, because I think by then we all kind of knew that she was not gonna make it. We didn't quite put her in the cage with the others, but we brought her smaller cage closer to theirs, so she might be closer to them. And it was quite clear that little girl wanted to be with them, wanted to play with them, wanted to have some fun with them. It didn't like I expect. Well, there's this thing like I read for human babies, in case of twins, that sometimes the twins who are put in ICU because they are premature or something like that, if you put them together, it helps the twins to recover faster. And I thought if I had Lemon around other birds, if she started to make some progress, I could switch her into the bigger cage. Why can't I fucking get out of here? As I was saying, if she showed signs of improvement, I'll put her in with the other birds. Like if once the cold would go away, I would have put her in with the other birds easily, no questions asked. But well, she was very excited to want to be with them, want to play with them. She didn't quite recover from the cold, and the excitement she showed for the other birds kind of tired her out, and she didn't recover. She didn't get any better. She didn't improve, nor did she get bad. She just stayed as she was. So we just kept her cage closed so she could be in their company. And so eventually she didn't make it. Poor thing, like, yeah. But the thing is, Tuna and Cookie were on friendly terms, and she was meshing in well with the other birds, so we just kept her in with them. She wasn't sick, she was quite healthy as well. And then we bought another one. As I said, no adoption places here, it's all just what do you call it, pet stores and whatnot. Or there are adoption places and I just didn't know, or they weren't anywhere near my place. But we got Lemon from a pet store. Now Lemon, she came in healthy. She was healthy, she was fine, she was fit, she was beautiful. She stayed with the other birds, she was fantastic. And then Tuna and Cookie began mating. So we had to get them another cage, because you know how birds who lay eggs are. They're extremely territorial, did not like other birds anywhere near them, and Mayo, poor girl that she is, wanted eggs of her own and wanted to sit on Cookie's eggs maybe and see for them. So like she wasn't trying to break the eggs. We noticed it. I observed it myself. She was very curious by the eggs. She did not want to break them or anything like that. But you know how birds can be. Like territorial mothers are, well, mother animals. I think humans. I guess humans fall in that category too. Like basically, yeah, she was territorial. She was aggressive. So we had to move Tuna and Cookie to another cage. And turns out Lemon also liked Tuna a lot. Yeah, so we just had to yeah, Lemon had to work through it. She still got excited whenever she heard tuna. Like, I don't know how she knew it's tuna, but she knew. But yeah, from Cookie and Tuna we had 4 babies. 4 of them we didn't name them early on because I wasn't exactly sure whether they would survive or not. I did not have any hope. They survived after a while, and after that 4, like Cookie laid 5 eggs, 4 came out, then Cookie laid another 5 eggs, only 1 hatched. And the thing is, like, after those, Cookie laid eggs again, and at that point we did not have the capacity to have so many birds, so we had to give Tuna and Cookie and the latest brood away to a cousin of mine. I trust them, they're taking care of them now. And yeah, we had to give them away while we kept the first 5 from Tuna and Cookie's batch. By then the babies were big enough, so we kind of named them. Like, there were, from the first 4 there were 3 guys, 1 girl, and then the second one was just another girl. Of the 3 guys, 2 of them have this beautiful white feather, light blue. One of them I call Vanilla for the whiteness, and another one I call Wasabi Junior because that little thing absolutely adored Wasabi when he was young. Like, he would follow Wasabi, do all the things Wasabi did, try to mimic Wasabi's habits, so I just call him Wasabi Junior. And then the oldest of them is, like, oldest of the 4 is the boy, who is the perfect copy of Tuna. Like, same shade of blue feathers, deep blue, bordering purple in some places. And I call him Tuna Junior. I just call him Tuna, but his name is Tuna Junior. And the girl I didn't quite name, because by the time I named the other birds, the girl, things happened. It happened with the second Lemon, like the one who was very fond of Tuna, like the original Tuna or Tuna Junior. I put second Lemon in with Tuna, and Cookie. Tuna mated with her as well. Turns out she was with an egg as well, but the problem was she couldn't quite push the egg out. We took her to the vet couldn't do anything because even before checking things out, she all the movement kinda messed with the eggs inside, and the vet said that the egg is most probably smashed on the inside, and well, it wouldn't be possible to get it out, so we just made things comfortable for her until she passes, which is what we did. Like, Lemon did not like to be touched by any people. She loved the other birds, but she did not like people touching her. So, but by the end of it, she was actively seeking out contact, and yeah, like, I hand fed her. She was able to eat, but movement was a little issue for her, so I would just put some food on my hand and feed it, bring it close to her so she can eat, bring the water bowl so she can drink the water, all that. And she would get on my hand and lean in, lay down on it, all of that, And eventually she didn't make it. So, and then we had the girl from the first batch of Tuna and Cookie. Same issue. Tried to lay an egg she had with Tuna Junior. I don't know. Incest is a thing, I guess. I'm trying, but they do not want to be separated from one another. But yeah, egg got stuck. It did not smash, but she went out a lot faster than the second Lemon did. We couldn't even get her to the vet in time. We noticed she wasn't as bad. Like, with in the second level we had an experience of, okay, this is what we need to look out for. She did not show much of that, so we were also quite kind of surprised about that. And she also died. Sorry, it's a little emotional. I didn't quite name her, but she was easily my little best friend. And yeah, losing her was hard on me, but we move, right? And then came the baby girl from the second batch, the only one that has. She's still with us. Okay, give me a second. Cold, am I right? As I was saying, like Cookie, I call her Cookie Junior. It's Cookie, but Cookie Junior is her name, and well, yeah, she's perfect. She's absolutely perfect. She's a little Spitfire fighter, whatever you call it. She's laid eggs with Tuna Junior. Again, it's just like we gave them vitamins, but I guess little best friend didn't. There was something else wrong with her, I guess, and yeah, she didn't make it. But Cookie Junior laid eggs. I think I told the viewers on another video of mine that Cookie's been acting a little off. Cookie Junior has been acting a little off, but yeah, she laid an egg. She was fine. Nothing's wrong with her now. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, she's a little Spitfire. She likes to nibble. She likes to bite. She is aggressive when she gets mad. But yeah, she's a sweetheart. I call her Cookie. Her name is Cookie Junior. And then we have two cockatiels. One of them is Eggy, little extra Piku or whatever you call him. My sister won. I don't buy birds. Like as a pet, I think a turtle would have been perfect for me because I just have to clean the tank and be a little more friendly. Because cockatiels, budgies, they require a lot more attention, a lot more time than I thought I would be able to. I'm able to give them a lot more time than I thought I would have been able to. But yeah, that's the thing. Like you just don't know what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. But yeah, we hand fed Eggy. Funny thing is, my sister bought him. Same guy we got Wasabi, Mayo, the Tuna Senior. We got him from the same guy, and it was like little baby absolutely did not like any of us when he got in, but he was a little baby. He spent most of his time in my room, so there was that bond that happened between us. And he's now like he's overly attached to me. I'm pretty sure he imprinted on, like, I don't know how the word imprint is used. Basically, he sees me as a parent. He's very attached to me. He's always calling out to me. He doesn't like being away from me, which is a little problematic. But yeah, okay. And then we had Miku, the one my Rowlet is named after. Originally, I didn't want to buy any more birds because, you know, too many birds. I didn't want to take care of them all because my sister goes to uni. My mom's busy taking care of the family. I don't want to push it on her as well. Dad goes to work. He also has a bit of a problem with breathing, so he's told not to stay near the birds for too long. So he can't really take care. And I have another sister who is, well, she has some issues of her own, so she doesn't really want to look out for the birds for too long. So yeah, most of the time I am the one looking after the birds, so I was like, let's not, I don't want to take any more birds. Like the birds are in my room, okay, the cages, whatever you call them. Like I take them out in the morning and night they are in the cages. The cages are in my room. I was like, okay, I don't think I have any more space for any more cages in my room, please let us not. My sister and my mom were like, let's give Eggy a girly friend, a wife. Like, look at him, he's so lonely. He was not lonely. He absolutely loves his own space. Unless it's me, then he loves my space. So we got Miku. Miku was distressful at first. We got her when she was around 10 months. And yeah, we got her when she was around 10 months. Miku has always been, is still very eager about Eggy. Like we keep them in separate cages because a few weeks ago Miku finished laying clutches of eggs. It was the infertile kind, but she got territorial and was trying to attack Eggy if he got too close. He didn't get too close, he just in the vicinity, and she was like, no, you do not come anywhere near me. So we were like, okay, let's move Eggy to a separate cage. We have a little, it's not as big as the one we had Miku and Eggy together, but it is big enough for a single cockatiel. He's able to move around, fly around if he needed, and yeah, so he's in a separate cage now. But yeah, like when we got Miku, she was untrusting. She did not like humans at all. Would hiss, would throw a fit and whatever, and it has taken a long time. And my mother and my sister were like, okay, we may have been hasty, let us return her from whom we bought her from. Like, she's unhappy, and I was against it, because at that moment I felt, okay, we got the bird because you two insisted, and now that she is not doing what exactly you wanted from her, you want to get rid of her. Like it was my thought process when I stopped them from returning her or selling her to someone else or giving her away. I was also selfish, like, okay, I did not want to buy her, you guys wanted to, and you want to throw her, like give her away now. I'm not gonna let that happen. I will take care of her. It's mine. She's mine. She's gonna be with me. She's in my room. I'm gonna spend time with her. And eventually, like, it all started with her lowering her head so I can give her some scratches behind the head. And that full on these days is just her jumping for joy whenever she sees me. The rushes over, is like, here's my head, I'm lowering it, give me screeches now, I don't care what you're doing, I don't care. Nafi, come here. She calls me whatever. Now it's like when I'm trying to change her water, she would run to my hand. This part is really recent because she didn't do this before. She runs to my hand, she lowers her head and gently headbutts my hand, like, okay, I'm here, give me my daily dose of affection. And it is the sweetest thing. Like, I knew if I spent more time with her, I can help tame her, help open her up to other people. Like, she still doesn't like anyone else, it's just me, which is funny. Eggy is low-key the same, but Eggy also likes my mom, likes my sister to a degree, is learning to like my dad. But Miku's like, it's Nafi or it's no one. I'm sorry guys, it's Nafi or it's no one. It's basically that. She will bite, she will hiss, but when it comes to me, she is like, my head's lowered, give me some scratches please. And I make sure to always scratch only around the head, above her, the neck at best, not her back, cause I read it up. I know if I do anything on her back, it sexually stimulates her. Same with Eggy. So I'm very careful not to rub their backs or anything like that. And yeah, so that is a rundown on all the birds I have, the birds I had. They're babies, what can I say? And they can be annoying, like pets, am I right? If I'm in a bad mood, they can be annoying, but most of the time I just look at them, I laugh and think, okay, you overly attached little shitheads, I'm here, thank you for being here, because they have helped me a lot. Mentally I've been all over the place and they have been a real big help to me. Holy shit, I haven't been this emotional since my grandmother died. But anyways, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I see you guys in the next episode, and you guys have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whenever you are watching this. Ta-ta.